Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn coming back from London, Ontario, Canada. I made a video earlier, about 3 hours ago, in this very chair here. The only difference is I went home and had a few errands to run, but I put a little bit of makeup on and I put a bandana on, and I have the exact same outfit on. And I just wanted to come to this moment and come on and talk about confidence for a minute, and how getting away from narcissists will really boost your self-confidence, and how healing your childhood wounds will really give you that self-confidence back as well, from your childhood wounding. Again, people left unhealed, they're just going to keep hurting others, and they're going to be jealous and envious, and they're going to be spreading it across the flower garden and wherever you are in this reality that we're in right now. So after I made the video earlier, where I'm sitting in this beautiful, beautiful area here in my hometown, I always, when I make a video, I always put it up. I just load it up to YouTube right away, and then I think about the name and the description after I make it. So I made the video like I normally do, and I did that. I loaded up and put it on there, and I just wanted to explain the difference about somebody sober and how I was when I was drunk or high on cocaine. You can't explain it, and it's an inner feeling that you'd have to know on your own. And again, if you're a narcissist, you'll never know, because you're never going to put in the work, and you're just going to keep hating on people, even if you don't drink, even if you don't drink and you're just a narcissist hating on people, you're not going to know what I'm talking about, because you won't do the work. But it's something I wanted to come on and just to tell people how to be confident on their own, and as long as you get away from these people that make fun of you and belittled you because they hate themselves, then your life's going to be amazing. And something that I just wanted to pass along to any women out there is, in my spiritual journey, I've come to really love myself from the inside out after about 49 years of abuse now, and still ongoing. And I used to, when I was drinking and on cocaine, I'd stand and I'd get ready, and it'd take me hours to get ready. And of course, I'd be drinking like however many drinks I felt like at the time, like tons to go out. I never thought I could leave the house unless I was intoxicated, which led me to being late for everywhere because I was drunk and I hated what I was wearing, and I'd change 8,000 times, and then I didn't like my hair. I had to put on so much makeup. I had to cover up everything, and I wasn't being my authentic self. But again, when you are boozing hard and on drugs, you're not being your authentic self anyway, and it's because you don't love yourself, and you're not going to look in the mirror and love yourself with unhealed wounds. 3:13 on the timer. You're just not. And I used to live that life faking it and pretending, and I'd beautify every picture I ever had. And I'm finding it here with a lot of narcissists in my hometown. They wouldn't be able to have enough confidence just to come on and make a video even right now and be real and talk like real talk, right? They sit there and put their own selves on a high pedestal when they're just sitting there so empty inside, and they feel so ugly. 3:44 on the timer. They feel so ugly, and they are fucking ugly. I got to be honest with you. They're reeking of disgust on the outside, and when you get close to them and know about their inner side, as you keep healing, you'll want to stay the fuck away from these people for good. And excuse my language, but I had something that happened to me earlier after I made my video, so I'm just going to talk about that. But I'm just going to go into the point of how when I'm healed now and still healing, there's obviously going to be tons more healing to do. When you can look in the mirror and say, I love you to yourself, and even say, I am confident, and talk to yourself like, I am so proud of you, I am proud of you, and you can mean it. I watched this guy. He did a healing the other night, and it's Aaron Dowdy. He has great advice out there. I'll post the video in the link when I'm done. But it was something about being at a coaching session, and you had to look in the mirror and talk to yourself like you really loved yourself. Like talk to yourself like you meant it in the mirror. And I'll post that, like I mentioned. But I can do that. And after 49 years of abuse and still going, I can do that. And it's weird for it's weird for a narcissist who hates themselves and think they're better than everybody. And they judge people all day long on their looks. Like I've known neighbors that have made fun of 80, 90-year-old men. It's a man doing it, and he's made fun of literally an old man. Did you see his fake eye fell out in the drugstore the other day, and he's carrying on laughing about this shit. And the man's like probably like 55 or 60. And these are how these predators carry on in life, and they just make fun of everybody. But everything they're doing is a projection. They don't love themselves. They think they're fucking ugly, but they're just projecting that they think they're awesome. Like sitting there thinking they're cool with their drinks and coking it up and chain smoking all night and, really getting that attitude, talking like this, And we all have our light side and the shadow side. And I embrace both. But these people that can't survive without gossiping and drama and talking shit about people are the lowest class of people I've ever come across. So I can't stress enough that if you do have these people in your life and you're sitting there waking up right now with the awakening on the planet and you're like, I'm not fitting in with these people anymore. I've always felt bad about talking about people and I just don't want to be around these people anymore. I just want you to know that again, it is okay to get away from these people. They're always going to hold you back and you're never going to grow. But I just wanted to also say that they're the kind of people that I can go out there and be like, wow, that's a really pretty girl. And I'll tell her, man, I love your skirt. Your hair is beautiful. Is that natural? And I could tell a man you're handsome too. And I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're both able to be confident in yourself and express if you think somebody of the opposite sex is good looking or vice versa. And it's a comfortable conversation rather than two immature narcissists sitting there hating on people and making fun of people. And usually what you'll find with my experience is the women, they're hating you because they see something in you that they know they're never going to fucking be because they can goddamn put the drink down. I did it for 3 decades. And you can goddamn put down the straw to your nose too. I did that as well. And I did that about 7 years ago. And I never had to go to a meeting for it. I looked at the people I was hanging out with and I ran the fuck away quick. And I drank again for a couple more years. And then finally I stopped drinking and I never looked back. But it's not about that I never stopped. It's not about that. It's the fact that I took accountability for the rock bottom I'd hit. And I decided to go ahead and make something with my life. So I just, sorry, there's some people coming over here, but I just wanted to also express that it brought me to earlier, back when I was drinking and in these addictions, I used to beautify my pictures quite often, and even for Facebook. Before these guys stole my Facebook and shut it down, I don't have one anymore, so that's okay though. But I'd beautify my pictures to the point where you looked so fake, like how it is, right, with the narcissist, right? Everything is so beautified, right? And again, because they're unhealed and they don't love themselves, they'll beautify it right up and doctor it right up, and that's what I used to do. And I just want to explain to women out there that your confidence does come from your inner beauty, and it radiates out. It radiates out into the whole wide world. And if you're unhealed and you're sitting there and talking trash about people, it really does show that you're not very classy at all. And you can almost just see those people. I can see them, and I stay away. And it's people that I turned around and I noticed every single person I was hanging out with was like this kind of energy. It even became the fact to my one of my best friends that I thought was my best friend. Her energy didn't match mine when I kept going on my spiritual journey, and it came out as like she's a narcissist too. So it's kind of again not to name call anybody, but it's a narcissistic energy that doesn't vibe with me, and that's fine. But what I wanted to express is, earlier after my video, my first video 3 hours ago, there was a woman in the grounds here, and we don't talk anymore. And I looked over after I made the video, and I saw her, so I just kept, I don't talk to her, so I just kept doing something on my phone. And again, it's a narcissistic energy, and they hate you, right? Because you clued into the person that they were. They know that you can see right through them, so they hate you. So they're projected onto you, because nothing's worse for a narcissist than you seeing them naked, right? I know how the person is, and I would never talk to her again, whether it's a man or a female. And I saw that person earlier, and I was watching my video back, and again, I always put it on YouTube and then come up with the description. And all of a sudden, I looked, and I just saw, and then I kept working away on my video what the description was and the title was going to be, and all of a sudden, then that person was gone. It was just I looked and noticed, and then carried on with what I was doing. And it's not an energy I want to mix with anymore. And again, I've set boundaries with people, and they hate that. And you know what? It's fucking too bad. It's like literally you're a bitch and you're a mean girl, and you fucking know you are, and you might have been getting away with it with other people your whole life, but you're not going to be a little princess and get away with it with me. So I'm just letting people know, as an old people pleaser and somebody who is so codependent on these energies. Once you see them, and I keep expressing it, once you see these people for what the fuck they are, you know they're a little scared. They're scared of you. So what happened was, after that person left this area where the gardens were, I had this horrible energy come over me. And it was to the point where 11:44 on the timer. It was to the point where I was sitting here questioning. I'm like, oh man, I put the video up, and I haven't had this energy come over me since I was in my addictions and feeling really ugly. And I'm like, should I take my video down? I'm like, oh my God, my wrinkles are showing. And I was like, oh, I'm like, it was daylight. And I usually take my glasses off because I make the videos in my house, and they have the glare. So I was like, oh, I was critiquing myself. I'm like, oh, I had a line here. I'm like, oh, I should have left my glasses on. I was sitting outside in the sun. And I had this energy come over me, and I'm thinking, I've healed so much. I'm like, that's not me. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, I've never even thought about once while I've healed in beautifying my pictures. Like any of my YouTube on my channel, I've never beautified anything. And I just wanted to let people know that true beauty. So again, sitting out here in the nighttime, you might not be able to see as much, but it's like, it's okay. Like, it's okay when you love yourself, you're okay with all this, and you're okay with this, and you're okay with this. And because I am a truth speaker, I will come right on camera and say it, because this is how a confident person is, and they don't lie about stuff, right? Like, I was hanging out with friends before. I'm like, did you get your eyebrows done, or do you have this done? And they all lie. It's like all these energies of everybody I hung out with, they lie. And it's like, you're lying. Like, I don't care, but why can't you say, like, yeah, I tinted my eyebrows, or I got this done? So I do want to just come on, because I am an honest truth speaker. Is I get 4 injections every so often in my upper lip. And it's because I had no upper lip, and I can't wait to again, I've been celibate for about 3 years and 3 months, and I can't wait to kiss my divine masculine, and I feel confident with that upper lip there. That's the only Botox I get, and I like it. And again, we can do whatever we want in life, our path, whatever we choose to. I find kindness works for me, and I find being real, 1404 on the timer, works for me. But I find as long as you value yourself, and you do feel pretty with the way you are, it's gonna radiate your aura, and it's gonna bounce off to other people. So I did want to be honest about that, because I had no upper lip, and I feel confident like this. But earlier I was critiquing up here, and I was critiquing like whatever you call those in there. I forgot, crow's feet or whatever they're called. And I was critiquing me, and I'm like, no, we're supposed to just love ourselves the way we are. And what we do instead is we go drink and we go party, and we put all this cocaine or whatever drug we're on up our nose and in our nose. And we're already we're already not healed. We never healed anything from childhood. We never healed any abuse that's happened to us, and we're just caking on more and more on top of depression, anxiety, PTSD, whatever other things you had, and you're just making more of a mess. You're just creating more of a mess. When every day we get to like have a makeup palette at home, and every day we get to be the creators of our own life. And I have this makeup palette, and it took me, I didn't have this makeup on earlier, and it took me 2 seconds literally to come back out and put the eye makeup on, and then the wing here. But there's so many different colors in there that you get to be the creator every day, and I can't express enough of once you're healed, or at least even started healing. In the beginning, it's awful. It's awful hard, like, because we're hiding so much in those addictions. But I just wanted to come on and express to anybody, if you've ever been told 15:55 on the timer, if you've ever been made to feel like you were so fucking ugly, like you never could even get up and do anything again. And I just want people to know you can be your real authentic self. And usually if you look at the person that ever made fun of you, they're usually a narcissist, number one, and they're usually horrible. So we actually don't give a fuck what they think about us, because they're damn fucking ugly, and they're in so far in their addictions that because they don't value themselves doesn't mean that we don't get to value ourselves. And to the woman that I used to be friends with, that I was in this area earlier when I was trying to when I had that energy come over again, I want to express the importance of keeping your energy to yourself. My energy switched up, and again, it was to the point where I was like, should I beautify my videos? I'm like, because I used to doctor them right up, right? Like it's like to the point where they were plastic. I look back and I'm like, oh, I could tell I was so drunk. I was so high on cocaine in that picture. I'm like, but I doctored it right up because it was, I hated myself, right? And I just have to keep saying, when you're a true, genuine person, and you have real love to give, and you've done the work on yourself, you don't care what people think about you, and you find it so intrusive and so ignorant that people are that low and cold-hearted that they would demean people and make fun of them. But again, that's the narcissistic energy. Sorry, I have a mosquito on me. That's the narcissistic energy, and that's their personality, right? Again, they fucking hate themselves, so nobody else can love themselves. And again, it's that real bitter barb, that real jealous and envy. And earlier what happened was I'm an energy channeler and a reader, and the energy in me switched. So as soon as I was thinking, should I take my video off and beautify this now? And I was like, what happened? I'm like, I haven't felt like that in like I'll be 6 years sober in September 15th, and about 7 years off of cocaine. I'm like, I haven't felt like this forever. And I walked home, and it's just a quick walk home, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, that was her like projecting. So again, she's projecting her hate for me, consciously or unconscious. She was over there, and she probably saw me, and she was like, the narcissists hate you because you know who they are now, right? You've unraveled them, so she fucking hates me. But they'll have that sucky face and really be thinking like, oh, look at her. Who knows what they think about in their head? I'm not them, and I'm not that kind of energy, and I never would even, if I saw somebody I wasn't speaking to anymore, I would just carry on and not think anything. Because again, on the spiritual journey, we stay in the present moment. We don't sit there and like a narcissist. They're just sitting there, sitting in shit and never growing up and never taking any fucking accountability. So I just want to tell people that if you're hanging out with those people and suddenly you feel really awful about yourself, and it's going back, bringing you to the past of something when you feel beautiful now, it's because somebody's sending you hate energy, and you can pick it up. I can pick it up now because I don't hang out with them. But back in the day when I was cloaked around all of them, and them stealing my essence and my vitality, I I got the fuck away from them. So I'm kind of rambling again right now, but I'm probably getting hate energy sent to me right now. I also, in my last video, it's kind of suiting. I put a dispel of an evil eye curse, and I made a rhyme up about a like jerk and a smirk and something, and then this happened to me after. And it's about repelling evil. So again, the evil eye could have went with it, the smirk, but any hate thought like that, it's going to change up the whole trajectory of your day, and it's gonna put you backwards. And so I just wanted people to know, in the healing journey, if you've already gotten to the point of loving yourself and knowing that you're pretty, and you can say, I am pretty, I am beautiful, and you can look in the mirror and say that to yourself every day, which in my opinion, no narcissist ever will be able to do that, because again, they hate themselves. And again, I know them in their 80s and 90s, and they fucking hate themselves, but they never want anyone to see when that mask falls off, right? It's all a facade. And I just wanted to express that even if you've gotten as far as me, as far as me on the journey, and you're finding like energy like that hitting you, I just want to express the importance of doing an aura cleanse, and again, getting in that shower and cleansing off, and then saging your space, and asking for that energy and that hate thought to be taken off of you. Because what happens is we're all one big consciousness. What happens is that person, like narcissists do, projecting that all onto me, it could have changed the whole trajectory of my life if I didn't clue into it. And I could have went backwards in another big rabbit hole because of somebody else's hate for herself. It's for herself. See, they hate themselves, so they hate everything, right? They hate, and they know very well what they're fucking doing, and they know what they've done. And don't let them fool you into thinking that they don't know that they're a mean girl or a bitch, or they were talking about you 2 nights ago. They know what they're doing. So I had to come on here and bring that up, because I used to be such a people pleaser and so codependent, and I was always the girl. Oh my God, what are they gonna think? Oh my God, I want to be so popular and cool. But no, I actually don't. I never belonged with people like that, and I'm so grateful I don't hang out with people like that. So I just wanted to express, if you are on your journey and you're still people pleasing and being codependent, it does get easier, and you just got to keep going forward. And when you feel that hate thought, that hate hit you, you know where it's coming from. I don't even talk to anybody on the phone because of it, and that's how much I'm into energy. As I was growing in the last couple of years, well, now somebody ended up hacking my phone, and I had to get a new phone and number. So like 3 people only know my number now, which is great by me. And I don't have Facebook because somebody stole that too, because they have these entitled twit fucks. And as you keep going on your journey, I don't talk to people on the phone, and I noticed as my friends were crumbling away from me, that every time I got off the phone with them, I was fucking exhausted, because all a narcissist ever does is talk about themselves. So I had friends that I used to hang out with, and I'm pretty sure in about 12 to 30 years with some of these bitches, they never asked me once how the fuck I was, and I find that ignorant. I find it ignorant as fuck on me, thinking back to these people that I thought were my friends, and they never asked me once how I was. And I just want to put that out there, and you can marinate in that. If you're consciously aware of what's going on and you think back to some of your friendships, just make sure those people are for you, because in my community right now, there's not a lot of people for me, and that's okay, man, because I'm going to still keep going, because again, I don't give a fuck what people think. And once you don't give a fuck what people think about you, you become a lot smarter. Again, you were already intelligent as a little child, and people saw your essence, man. They saw your essence, and they just wanted to take that away from you and break you and snap you in half. And with no care in the world, again, they have no empathy, no compassion. They're a fucking parasite, man. And that's all I'm gonna say for now. I just wanted to come on and let you know that if you've already healed your childhood wounds and you were having trouble with confidence and self-esteem, please get away from these negative energies, because all they're doing, if you do have a hope in hell and you're a bright, beautiful light being right now, if you have any hope in hell to break away from these people, you're going to have a great life, because anyone on the planet right now, the whole purpose right now of being on the planet was to wake people the fuck up to what's going on. And if you are here right now, you were supposed to be one of the ones that is leading the way. You were actually all chosen. Everybody who's alive right now and living, like, again, even if you're the walking dead, you were supposed to be doing better for yourself. And you were actually picked to help out the planet, whether you believe it or not. I think everybody's chosen, and I think if you're a fallen angel or what have you, you have the same thing as I do. You can choose to put down that fucking beer, and you can be a better person tomorrow. And if you want to keep being a dickhead and you want to keep sending some people hate energy to ruin the whole trajectory of their life because you're jealous or you're envious or you got a real fucking problem because somebody clued into the fucking skank bitch that you are, excuse my language, or the little what I call them is they're little entitled little twit fucks. They are. They're so entitled that they just are so arrogant and so demeaning to people, man, and it's just disgusting. And once you unravel one, I do have a lot of energy coming right now, because I can't stand these people, man. And again, if you are alive and awake, like consciously aware right now of what's going on, and you can be a light bearer in a way shower, just like the rest of us are doing. If you want to sit there and be in your little grade 1 and grade 2 mentality, well, we're not going to be being fake. And that's the thing I love about myself, is I'm not fake. And whether I see somebody that I don't want to talk to, I'm not going to be all fake. Another thing with the narcissists, and a lot of them have this, is for a while when you took your energy back and you do run into one of them, they'll sometimes, some of them have a wave like this, and it's exactly like a grade 1 or 2. It's a wave like this, and that's exactly what they look like from far, from anywhere in your building. And they're open their mouth like a little kid, like they didn't fucking do anything, and they know deep down inside that they did. And once you see them fucking all waving at you like from far, like ow, you'll see what I see, man. And you'll see that little fucking child that never healed, and they're just in that empty meat vessel. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And I'm just grateful that I can see, and I do have the eyes to unravel these people one by one, because they're fucking ignorant and they don't deserve any loving being's attention, time, or energy. And again, what that person did to me earlier, it's called siphoning my energy. It's called, she's a fucking energy vampire and can't self-regulate because she's perfect, right? Nothing's wrong with her. She probably talks like this too, right? Like, oh my God, like a valley girl. And she stole my fucking energy. She was sending me hate thought, and she knew exactly what she was fucking doing. And I'm here to tell people, I know what you're fucking doing, and you're not getting my goddamn energy anymore. Again, I'm gonna end it now, and I just had to let that babble out. But I am in kind of a war with these energies in my city, and it's time for me to keep sticking up for myself. And again, I came from a family who was like that, and they're all liars, right? I'm sitting here, and I don't ever see any of them telling the truth. I've never saw one of them get accountable. I've never saw any of them ever try to put down a beer or put down a straw for cocaine. And I've never, ever, ever, ever saw anybody apologize. And it's great, because their apology would be bullshit. They tell you they love you. They don't know how to love. It's bullshit. They'll get you the cheesiest fucking gifts that mean nothing. They're useless. It just to make themselves feel better. And any card they'll give you, it will say, XOXO, love you more. And I've had it with all these bitches that I used to hang out with, even my best friend. Some cheesy fucking gift, man. I don't want your fucking cheesy gift. What I wanted was a real fucking friend. And once we value ourselves in this world, we won't settle for any less. 28 on the timer. We won't settle for any less. And if I don't settle for any less, and I've been through a hell of 49 years of straight up abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, you should never settle for anything less, and keep going on the path. It's not linear, but we're worth it. And I'll be back with another message another day. I had to get that out. It's very healing for me. Again, our word is our world, and every time we let more out, it helps us heal as well. So again, we use our mess as a message, and my healing and saying it out loud is hopefully going to heal somebody else as well, because it's just a service, right? It's a service because we are accountable as empaths. We are vulnerable, and we don't lie, and we don't hide behind some facade that we think we're great. We're just very fucking real, and I don't want anyone in my life who's not real. I screwed up for a while on cocaine, and I damn well took accountability back, and I'm very, very proud of myself. And again, I do feel beautiful tonight with my makeup. It's getting dark out here. But there's no way in fucking hell I was going back and going to be beautifying that video. That was her mumbling something. They do that. They mumble something and they're sending you that hate energy. And again, it's so petty. It's just pure jealous and envy, man. And I just want to let everybody know that when you have that hate in your heart and you're making fun of somebody's looks, you're a real scumbag, man. Whether you're a Jezebel or a Judas, and whether you're some person in your addictions, I would help anyone. I would fucking bring anyone in my community to a meeting. That's what I did on Facebook. People reached out to me and I shared out loud for years until some selfish narcissist shut down my Facebook because they didn't want me talking. They were jealous of me because I was healing. But I had a lot of people reach out to me and I took them to meetings, and I don't have that now in my community, and that's okay because I am leaving this community. But I would even, if one of these guys got real with themselves, one of these narcissist energies, these evil people, if one of them ever said, "Hey Lynn, could you take me to a meeting?" I fucking would. And that's how serious I am about putting down your bullshit, putting down your goddamn beer, or putting down that straw up your nose, and taking some goddamn accountability for your life. And I leave it out there all the time because I would for anybody. That's just in my human nature. But I'm not going to be around these evil energies anymore, man. And if you're one of those people sending people hate thought, you better go check yourself into a counseling program, because if you hate yourself that bad, you better let that out before you're 90 and you did nothing with your goddamn life but hate on people for no reason. All right. So again, I'm Lynn coming from London, Ontario, Canada. I hope you're well on your journey, and I'll be back with another message tomorrow. Thank you very kindly if you got this for. Namaste.